Hey, everybody.
What's up? What's going on?
Whoops, okay, let me get myself angled here. Okay,
Yeah, there we go.
cool. All right,
What's up, everybody?
Hey, we're just back from a nice, wonderful 8-day cruise, but anyway, they say 7, whatever.
7-day cruise. It was off the chain.
Wonderful time, and on the week before we left, we did this damn, what you call it, my phone. Okay, here we go.
Turn it down. All right, sorry for that.
So anyhow, we talked about overcoming objectives, and I just want to give you a quick recap and overview on what we shared. And basically, objections. Those are the things that people, or your prospects, I should say, throw at you when they are refusing, rejecting, declining your deal. They say no. They say I don't have the time. They say things like this is not for me, and money, this is a scam, and
I'm not into sales.
Yeah, all of that stuff. And my buddy Ray Higdon talks about when you're in that scenario, truth of the matter is 99.99% of the time it's a lie. And I just believe that the reason why people lie about those things is that it's easier to say those things rather than to really come clean and say, well, you know something, I really don't feel comfortable doing this because I have no experience and I'm afraid that I will fail.
Yeah.
And that's the core. So having said that, and if you really understand what that means for the individual that you're talking to, then you'll need to craft your presentation, your offer, whatever you want to call it, around those concerns and needs, therefore making it as such whereby the person feels that they too can accomplish that feat. That is either using that product to get the results they want, or getting in and becoming a teammate and being able to create a leg or two or build a massive team.
Right.
And I equate this to the car sales. You know, you don't go into a showroom, scan and look at a car and kick tires, and then turn around and hand the key over to the salesman and say, okay, well, we're going for a test drive. At that point, the car doesn't belong to you. It's still the possession of the dealership, and the salesperson is the only one that can retrieve the key for you. So when he or she gets that key, you take that key from their hand and you stick it in the ignition and you drive the car off the lot and take it for the test drive. So ultimately, that's what you want your prospect to feel when you do your presentation. They got to feel that using your diet pill is going to work for them. They got to feel that getting on your team, they're going to get the best support they can possibly get so that they can have the success that you talk to them about. They have to feel that during your presentation. If you have not achieved that, then you are selling and you're not giving value.
Mm-hmm.
So having said that, Daria and I are going to go through a role play and give you the kind of nuts and bolts of what this would actually look and feel like, hopefully in your sales process or your presentation process when you're in front of your prospect. And even if you have a burnt out market, my dear and good friend Ray Higdon and mentor says the best way to attack your burnt out market is to let them know that something new has occurred. Chances are something new did occur since the last time you spoke to them and where you are reapproaching them again. So let's do this, Daria.
Well, before you do this, I just wanted to add one more thing. Also in your presentation, it's also important to share why you're doing it and letting your prospect know that you're all in no matter what. And that you're still cool with them, with whatever decision that they make, because their decision is not going to drive your process. You're already on the road, you're already in there, and you're sharing and collecting the decision. That is it. So I just wanted to bring that point in.
That's a great takeaway. Great takeaway.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
All right, so we're ready. Let's do this.
Hi, Daria.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing well. My name is Willie, by the way.
Oh, great.
Good.
Great. Nice
Thank
to meet
you for taking the time out to sit with me. And here's what I would love to do. I would love to be able to just share something with you that I believe that will provide you with exactly what you need, solve the type of challenges that you are going through. And whether you see me today or next year or never again, you will be satisfied that you made the decision today to become part of this deal. So, without further ado, what I want to do is share with you this video. And one last thing, I mean, this is going to be for you. I'm already in it. I'm committed. So that you know, I'm not trying to make you do this, but I do want you to see the value with your own two eyes, just like I did. Is that fair enough?
That's fair.
Okay, great. Let's do that video.
All right, great. All righty then. And the video is done.
Great. So, tell me, what did you like best about what you just saw?
Wow. Well, first of all, I really enjoyed the video. It was really good. I like the comp plan. It looks like it's a pretty solid plan. Like the company's going to be there for.
Yeah, we've been around for 9 years and we're growing rapidly. So, what in particular did you like about that comp plan?
Well, I like the way the payout is, you know, the fact that the way the payout is, the company looks like it recoups its money to keep it, you know, sustained, and they pay you slowly, like a slower process that I have seen that companies have bellied up and they're no longer in existence.
That's a very, very good observation, because what happens to a lot of companies out there is the fact that they want to get people in quick, and that's their lure, these high compensation. But the thing is, after everybody does their initial deal, they go flatline, and guess what? Without the income coming in, they wind up bellying up, and that happened to a couple of companies. Well,
Yeah.
so that's a keen observation. What else did you see?
The product is great. You know, I could see myself using the product quite often and perhaps sharing it with others.
Wow, that's awesome. That is really, really awesome.
Yeah.
So, would you like to get started today?
I don't know. You know, I have to work something out with my funds. You know, move some stuff around. You know, because I just want to just make sure that I can do this and be consistent. Because once I start something, you know, I'm in. You know, and I don't want to, you know, start something and have to cancel. So I just want to make sure that money is there.
Okay, so where are you right now? I mean, where are you today? I mean, are you in a position to take action today?
No, not today. Not today, but I need a couple of paychecks, and then I think I can do it.
You need a couple of paychecks. So
Yeah.
when you say a couple of paychecks, how do you equate that with time? Are we talking a couple of weeks? Are we talking?
I need 4 weeks. That
You know, about 4 weeks.
That'll be two checks.
2 checks. Okay, so this is not going to be the only thing that you're delving money out for. So what's stopping you from taking action now? In other words,
Well, I don't have the initial, you know, payment. The payment monthly is not a problem, but I don't have the initial, so I gotta move some stuff around so I can.
so your concern is that initial payment.
Right.
Okay, so in your mindset, if you had to take action, or if you could take action today, what would you be using to make that payment?
My debit card.
Your debit card.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we speak right now, your debit card is not capable of processing the
Right.
transaction.
Exactly. I don't have all the money there.
Now, you say you don't have all the money there. Do you have other resources that you can tap into?
Not really. Not at the moment. I gotta give myself some time so I can move some stuff around.
Okay, yeah, you did mention that before. I mean, again, I'm not trying to pry into your business, but one of the things about the compensation plan that you like so well, and you notice that in the video, is that where you get in is just as crucial as you getting in. And again, I'm not pressuring you, but just so you understand the magnitude of what that compensation plan can do for you is what you take. Let's say, for example, you take action today. Remember, this particular product will allow you to not pay anymore when you host your first party. So that monthly premium that you're talking about that is really not significant to you will even become less significant because you won't even have to deal with that. Because all you really need to do tonight is come up with that initial. You will host a party, which even though you're in, you may not know the stuff as well as I do, but I will be there. I will do the whole presentation for you. And
do it for me?
Absolutely. I will do a whole presentation for you, just like I did it with you today. And your first 4 people, or your first 6 people, or the first 8, depending on how many people you bring here. And I will also be inviting guests. Whoever signs up, then you pay no more. How does that sound to you?
Wow, that sounds great.
So, you ready to sign up?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me see. Let me think. I think I can work something out.
That sounds great.
All right.
That sounds awesome.
All right. I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Trust me, you'll be happy. I'm with you. I'm with you. So we're gonna go over to the next page and you'll sign up.
All right. Great.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome. You made a great decision.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
So now back to you guys. Pretty much that's it.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
it.
much.
That's it. And I think what we gotta learn to do is listen for buying signals. The minute she says that she loved the compensation plan, that's it. There was no more for me to say. So I went for the close.
Right.
And then when she had objections, she talked about moving things around. She didn't say when she had to move the things around. It was just a matter of her thinking. So what I did is I continued feeding on what she said and helped her make that move right here and there, rather than me leaving thinking that, she's going to do this for 4 weeks and then life happens and she go and share it with somebody else with all the excitement, and that person ain't doing jack. Say, what? You getting involved in that? Don't do it. Cold feet. You got to strike the iron while it's hot.
Yes, very much so. And I remember in my experience, when someone said they didn't have the money or this wasn't the right time for them, I was busy like, okay,
Right, because the thing is, instead of you getting your prospect to buy in, they got you buying in to their sorry sob story. Because that same, I know we've all experienced that same person who said they had no money, who was a good friend, all of a sudden you saw them someplace spending money that, quote unquote, based on the conversation they had with you, they shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be doing it. Yep. So, we can't see people's wallets. That's true. But nevertheless, it is our jobs. It is our responsibility to provide them with enough information to help them make that decision. Right. Because right then and there in that moment, what you're offering them is taking them out of their comfort zone. That's why they're throwing all that objections there. So if you can bring them back into their comfort zone with your product or service in mind, that they have it, that they can envision themselves doing it, trust me, you'll nip the money objection thing in the bud, nip it in the bud every single time.
Right, very much so. Just stick with it. Don't give up like I used to do.
Yep, like we all used to do. I used to do it too.
Say, okay. All right, thank you. You gotta keep your posture.
Yeah, very, very important. Keep your posture. Your tonality is important. And then again, you always want to say, listen, I'm not trying to pressure you. So don't let them feel that, because you what's the word I want to say? You overcome that objection right away. Just by, it's like at this point you become a consultant. Right. You help the person make the decision. You make them overcome their own barriers and help them make that decision. Just like a doctor would. Somebody's, they propose surgery. Oh, I don't want to lay down on the operating table. Horror stories. They go into their pitch. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've never had a patient sick. I've never had da-da-da. I've never da-da-da-da-da. Same thing.
And the more you do it, the better you become.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the thing is to get out there to talk to as many people as possible, get as many people in front of your presentation as possible, and ask the appropriate questions.
Absolutely. And listen for those buying signals. Anytime that person asks you a question, that if you close your eyes, it simply means that if they had that product in their possession, this would be the concern that they have. How do I pay for this? Is this going through my checking account? How long would I have to do this to get this? They ask you, can you give me some clarity on the compensation plan? Can you give me some clarity on the places that we can go? Can you give me some clarity on how much weight that I can lose when I take a pill for the first 10, 15, 30 days? How quick my results come? All of those are buying signals. And you have to listen for them and key in on them. And again, when a customer listens to everything that they say, because sometimes they say yes, yes, yes while they're listening or viewing your presentation or you're asking questions. And then when you pop the question, are you ready to join? They come like, well, go back. Well, wow, you know, when we were talking before, you said you can see this. You said you like this. You said, hey, you're not putting words in their mouth. This is what they said in your face. So that's all part of it.
Gently remind them.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
So if you don't have any questions, that will be the conclusion of our Overcoming Objections Part 2.
The role play.
Got value? Share it with your team.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right?
Yes. Definitely.
So this is Daria Jackson Leganier.
And this is Willie Leganier.
We're signing off.
We are the unstoppable couple. Oh, don't forget, you can go do videos and drop them off at Wil.Daria Unstoppable Entrepreneurs on Facebook. Thank you.
All right.
Have a pleasant evening.
We'll see you in the next video.
Or morning, wherever you are. Ciao.